What's up, YouTube? It's Brent. I wanted to make a couple videos actually, but I'm just going to make one right now. And if I have time later, I'll make the second one. I got to get some studying in. But I wanted to give you guys kind of a life update. I feel like I haven't updated you on my life in a while. So I went home for Thanksgiving, spent time with my whole family. That's pretty much going to be in the next video, all about that. And my girl came to visit me. Jen was here visiting with me for a week, so that was fun, a nice little vacation with her. And I went home, and now I'm kind of just back on track doing everything I've been doing, studying, going to the gym and all that. But as you know, I want to play college baseball. I'm really training hard and focusing a lot of my training onto that so that I can play. I really feel like, when I was in high school, I was on a lot of medications, and there was a lot of things that factored into it. But I did not play high school ball on any team. I played sports in high school. I played a lot of intramural sports. I've been playing sports since I was 5. But I didn't play in high school, which I don't regret, because I kind of am glad that I didn't play on a girls' team. But I do feel like now's my chance to really play, and I've really been doing a lot of rethinking. I know when I started making these bodybuilding videos, I said that, I wanted to compete in bodybuilding competitions, and I've now decided that I do want to be bigger than what I am right now, and I do plan on bulking and cutting, which I know I've said I wasn't going to do in the past, but I did change my mind on that. However, I will be doing it in a healthier way. I won't be cutting to the extreme. I won't be cutting carbs. I won't be dehydrating myself. I will just be eating less calories and focusing more on cardio. So back into that, actually, I've decided that when I'm going through my bulking, I will be concentrating more on like heavy lifting and still doing the plyometrics and agility training the other 3 days. And when I'm doing my cutting, I've decided that I'm going to do the blood and sand workout. The first time I've done it twice now, but the second time I only did it like 3 times. I didn't go through. So I'll be doing that routine for about 3 to 4 weeks during my cutting. And I want to, the first time I did it, I had to rest. I couldn't finish the whole thing. I had a lot of trouble with it. The second time I was able to do it the whole way through, but I had to rest longer than the allotted time. So I'd like to be able to do it the whole way through, exactly how it's supposed to be done, rest periods and all, and then work on increasing my speed and just maxing myself out in that, and then doing other routines like that for 3 or 4 weeks during my cutting and during my bulking. I will be lifting heavier and trying to put on more mass. Right now, I'm not really going to be doing. I want to lean down. My goal. I'm concentrated on getting my chiseled 6-pack by March, which is why I have 1 more day of shoulders, and then I'll be doing the blood and sand workout 3 days a week on top of my yoga 1 day a week, which is also HIIT cardio. And I'll still be doing agility training with the ladder, plyometrics, all that stuff that I've been doing, as well as practicing basketball because I'm playing, and of course practicing baseball as much as I can. So I'm going to be a busy boy. I also bought a soccer ball, cheap soccer ball, played against sports. It's regulation size. I played soccer when I was a kid. It's pretty nice. It looks pretty much brand new. There's a 2-year warranty on it. Size 5, which is regulation size. It says it's all-weather ball, and I'm excited to start playing some soccer and getting into that. Like I said, I played soccer for 7 years when I was a kid. I was actually pretty good at it, and I wasn't ever like a star athlete. I was playing on the intramural league, and the traveling coach saw me, and I didn't even have to try out. He just took me right away on the team. He was that impressed. I was actually playing goalie at the time, so I figure if baseball doesn't work out, I would love to play soccer at USF when I get over there. I feel like I've been gypped out of high school sports. I love being athletic. I train intensely. I train like an athlete, and this is something I'd rather do. It'd be more fun for me to compete in sports. I'd like to ultimately have a bunch of trophies and medals and stuff from various, I'd like to compete in various different sports and various different athletic things. So, on that note, what else has been going on. I've been having a lot of different experiences with guys lately. I find it's a lot easier to make male friends. I was talking to this guy at my gym, telling him that I wanted to start a little baseball league around here. He mentioned that one of the guys at the gym, or two of the guys actually at the gym, play for a college down here. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I talked to them, and I actually got one of the guys in from his number. I said, I told him this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to try to play baseball for HCC. And hopefully USF at some point. And I was just I wanted to pick his brain and all that, and if he wanted to practice with me and all that. So he gave me his number, told him I could call him or text him. He'd be down, so that's cool. I'm excited about that. And also today I went to GNC to pick up some protein bars, and one of the guys was working. Two of the guys I'm pretty friendly with when I go in there, and they were both working, and I saw they had this poster for this XFC Mixed Martial Arts Championship fighting that's going to be right here in Tampa at the Forum, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And I'd like to go see it. Actually, I'm trying to get people to see if anybody's interested in going with me. But then they said there was an after party. The guy was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be there," and he was like, "And there's an after party at the Green Iguana by the stadium too that we'll be at afterwards." So I thought that was cool, and I told him like, cool, if I go, like maybe I'll see you or whatever. So that was an interesting male interaction that I've had recently. I find it's just easier to talk to guys, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm not, at first I was really nervous about things in terms of, not being socialized as male, not really knowing how to be around a guy or what to say or just how to act. But now I'm kind of like, whatever, I'm comfortable with who I am. If somebody finds out I'm trans, then you know what, it's a moment to educate, I think. But I don't really think anyone's going to look at it differently. There's so many different people in this world, and I don't think anybody's really, they're either going to like me or they're not going to like me. And it is what it is. I can't be worried about that, and I'm not worried about that, so I'm just kind of being myself, and I'm finding that I'm connecting with other guys, which is pretty cool, and it's nice to just blend in with people who have similar interests of mine. But also, another thing I wanted to put into this video before I forget, I'm actually going to make another video right after this because I wanted to show you my bodybuilding progress. I haven't done that in a while, but this video is already long enough. So I'll do that in a separate video after. But my boy Eric came over, played some baseball today, got some practice in. That was a lot of fun. So I had a pretty good hit. I hit it all the way out to the fence. I would say there was the baseball field, which I would say was about regulation. It was in a park, but you can use it for games. It didn't look smaller than regulation. It looked about regulation. And then I would say the grass area was about the size of the baseball area. And then maybe about like 5 or 6 feet. So I hit all the way to the fence against that. Only one hit, but that was pretty cool. I was hitting pretty well. Of course, my friend Eric is not a pitcher. We're just playing baseball for fun. So of course it wasn't like some 90-mile-per-hour balls, but it was cool to see that and to really be able to see how far and to know what I need to work on. So we got some batting practice in, some catching and all that. And he actually introduced me to several cool apps on the phone for the iPhone. There's Men's Health. It's like $199 Men's Health workouts. And it's great. Check it out. It shows all the workouts. It gives you a whole list of stuff you can do by body part, like step-by-step instructions. It's like the magazine. Okay, it's like 100 Men's Health magazines combined into one for $1.99. Get it. And then they also have another one, Men's Health workouts without weights, 6 body weight workouts. It's 99 cents. I haven't taken a big look at it, but I did get it. And he mentioned a couple others. So I've decided I'm going to talk with you guys. I know I would like to do videos of me working out and showing my workout routines. Unfortunately, I don't really have someone to film it a lot, and it's just difficult to do. But I would like to at least talk about products I use. If you guys are interested in any products, want to know more about a product, ask me. Maybe I've used it. Maybe I can find it. I'd like to start giving reviews in terms of products, apps, and just spread the word of stuff I use that's helpful to me, and maybe it'll be helpful to you too. So I'll keep you guys posted with that. And this video is way over 10 minutes by now, so I'm going to end this and I will make a part 2.